Okay, to start out with, the CPU I went with was the Ryzen 5 6-core CPU. The GPU I went with is the Radeon RX 570 DirectX 12. The motherboard I decided to go with was the Asus ROG Strix B450F Gaming. I went with a 120GB SSD for a boot drive, and I went with a 2TB Seagate hard drive for storage. I picked up 16GB of DDR4 RAM from Corsair. Speaking of Corsair, the power supply I got is a CX550W ATX 12V from Corsair. Now going back to the CPU, I'm not going to use the stock cooling fan that it came with. I'm going to be using a air cooler fan from Rosewell that I picked up from Newegg. I also picked up a mouse and keyboard from Rosewell that are fairly good for the price that I bought them for. The case for my computer is a Fractal Design Focus G Black ATX mid tower. The monitor I picked up is a Acer HA230 ABI 23 inches 1920 by 1080. It supports FreeSync.
Okay, so got the motherboard out and we're all ready to put in the new Ryzen core. Just gotta carefully open it up so I don't want to fly in the way. Raise up the tension arm. And I never realized these would be really heavy. Oh wow. And then it just locks into place. Wow. This is really new. Alright, so I'm not installing the cooling fan that it came with. I'm going to be installing this nice air cooler. Put it on there. Put some thermal paste on there. Uh-oh. Alright, so we're gonna pick this motherboard on up and stick it into the Fractal case. Alright, so right now I'm going to install my RAM. It's Corsair, it's 16 gigabytes, DDR4. Got it backwards. Okay, so I got my RAM installed. So next I'm going to plug in these UI ports for the power, the USB, and then these fans. Okay, so I plugged in those UI ports. So the next thing I'm going to plug in is the power supply. Okay, now I got the Corsair power supply put in and everything is running properly. Next thing will be to put in the graphics card. Okay, so as I said before, everything is ready for the graphics card to be put in, so I'm going to grab that and get it put in. Here is our graphics card, Radeon. I'll put the specific name up in somewhere in the video. And let's peel off the plastic on here. That's not that satisfying. There's also one on the back. Okay, now that that's done, let's get this puppy put in. Get this damn thing up. There it goes, it's coming. There we go. I'll take off the port caps later. This is my 120 gigabyte SSD for boot, and then I got my 2 terabyte drive for storage in this box right here. 2 terabyte. Okay, so I got my hard drive right there, and I got my SSD right here in the back. So now that everything is installed in the computer, I'm going to get it cabled management, zip tied, all that, and then close it up, and then I'm going to get Windows boot up on it, and then also clean up all the boxes, and then I'll be right back with everyone.
Well, I mean, you can't see the images all that well, but I am installing Windows on my computer. It was a pain in the ass to get it going, but finally got it.